Sometimes if the pancakes are stand or not. I'll send you some. No, they made pushing. No, it was just the actress who plays his sister. Good, MP. What?
Sixes, number 4, MP.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
Over the course of a long season, injuries will happen. Still plenty of time left. Here we go. The race is for those who can endure.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, they've got Mitchell. He's out there with MP. And it's Jovic in at the 5 down low. Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for it.
We saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mess.
And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor. Oh, man, MP to be young again.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds.
And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
Johnson with it, and Hawkins picks him up defensively. Daniels, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Durant for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in the last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Atlanta's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. They can pull from outside. McCollum against Mitchell. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Hawkins sets a screen for Durant. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Got a contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And here's McCollum for 3. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
They set the pick. Durant the pass to Jovic. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Alexander Walker's got his 2nd bucket. MP outside. No good on the triple.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu was screened. Clock is at 3. 13 feet away. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Durant. From past the arc. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Okongwu. Inside. Alexander Walker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And it's Durant missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Defensive.
He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Hawks are like all role players.
The Hawks last season
Except,
had
well,
an improved record.
nah.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of
They try to make the star out of CJ McCollum.
Fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
On the court for Atlanta, O'Neal is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Risa Shea.
When they try to make a star out of Kuminga.
I'm told now by our producer. Do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league,
Kispert.
prominent voices on the team side countering that with much more movement on every possession. Modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He ended up with 58 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try.
I knew I should have said that.
It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Kispert, and he comes up with the deuce. Kispert's got his first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Wiggins sets a screen for MP. Way outside MP.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Kispert.
To the inside, and stolen by Wiggins. MP kicks to Wiggins. Hero passes to Durant. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 8. You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's O'Neal. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
MP, that's for 2. Again, Durant missing.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
A 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by the Heat. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 3-ball. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Hawks trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's McCollum. Right wing to end the drought. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Miami ahead. They lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast. Now let's go ahead and recognize them. And that's a halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
We've got Jaime Jaquez. Mitchell is out there with MP. And it's Larson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. That one good for 2. McCollum's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hawks. MP outside. From deep. MP drills the 3.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Still, why are you not making me reach?
Thanks. The Miami Heat said Coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you, Kevin.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And then he reached late.
It's to the hoop. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. And here is Okongwu. Three-pointer, Daniels. Jaquez with the rebound. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's phony
Priority
shit.
number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from McCollum.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
And a open look for MP. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that pick takes the beat totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
MP comes right back with a 3.
Well, how about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. Free throw good, MP.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Heroes checked in for the Heat. Back to McCollum. Pass to Alexander Walker. No good on the 3. Miami leading by 8. MP outside. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got 16 here in the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers today.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous
New Year, like, share, and subscribe.
Passes to Jaquez. A 3 from MP. And the Heat another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Alexander Walker's got 9.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Outside Durant. Lets it go with the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Daniel. Back to McCollum. Shoots the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jaquez has got 4 rebounds in this game. MP outside. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And a wide open look for Daniel. It's rebounded by Jovic. Durant for 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's McCollum. And so it's the Miami Heat having a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
After this break.
I gotta increase this lead some more so that comeback shit ain't gonna be happening.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect?
Wow, that was an absolute
Straight fire, bang, shoot shots, hit tops, though. I don't care who on the block, bro. Tap out to you in the hand. Jump off.
I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
On the court for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man.
That's a block, yo.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there
This
with
nigga acting like
C.J.
he
McCollum.
nice.
And it's Daniels in at the small forward. Here's MP. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 19. Lots of room. Connects on the kick.
Sign of well-practiced mechanics. Johnson gets to his spot and immediately knocks it down.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Launches it. Good. Another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A three from MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Johnson. Back to McCollum. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one was a dazzling game for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping.
Now, Reza Shea. Off target with his three. MP inside. Guarded by Reza Shea. And here's MP for three. Rebound by the Hawks. Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Newell. Here's Alexander Walker. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van